Being smart does not mean that you make good decisions. It only means that you understand information. And those are two absolutely different things. Hey guys, welcome to the Advantage podcast with KMR. I am KMR. Well, my name is Rejoice Azuka Owuseba, but everyone calls me KMR, Kingmaker Rejoice. And this is one podcast where we have conversations where you think, where you come out of your comfort zone and you confront those limiting beliefs and limiting behaviors and limiting patterns that you ordinarily would not confront. I look forward to you growing and becoming through this podcast. Welcome to another episode of The Advantage podcast with KMR. I learned something and I learned it very early. Smart people make bad decisions too. Listen, the issue is not that you don't want to grow. It's not that you're unserious. It's not that you're not trying. You're thinking, you're making moves. You are trying to do things the right way. But even with all of that, you still make decisions that you later question or regret. And that can be confusing because you look at yourself and you think, I'm not careless. So why did I choose that? I'm not foolish. Why did I make that move? Today, I want to teach you something that will change your life. Being smart does not mean you make good decisions. It means you understand information. Being smart does not mean that you make good decisions. It just means that you understand information. And those are two different things. You see, there's a difference between intellect and judgment. Intelligence means that you understand information. Judgment means that you apply the information that you understood correctly. So you can be intelligent and make poor choices. Because decision making is not about what you know. Decision making is about how you interpret situations, how you manage your emotions, and how honest you are with yourself. And most of the times, right? Decisions are not made in calm conditions. So imagine where I'm sitting and recording this podcast right now. There is no noise, there's AC, there are lights on me. Well, the truth is this, when you need to make decisions, there is no light, camera, action, picking up the moment exactly. You may be standing under the hot sun if you're in Africa, or under the rain, or in the winter, whenever it is that you watch this podcast. But the truth is this, life doesn't wait for you to settle down before it demands response from you. Life will meet you right where you are, and its expectations will not drop because of your present conditions. So, remember that your judgment is tested in the moments of pressure, of desire, and of uncertainty. So, you know that saving money is important. You understand budgeting, you understand planning, but in that moment of pressure, you overspend because for you, spending is not just about money, it's about comfort. So you buy things. You buy things that you don't actually need so that you can feel good about an experience. This decision not because you lack knowledge, but because something else is driving your decision at that moment. So you see what I'm telling you? Understanding is not the problem, application is. And you see, most people believe that they make logical decisions, but in reality, many decisions are emotional first. So you make emotional decisions, then you use logic to justify it. You feel something, excitement, fear, pressure, attraction, urgency, and your mind begins to build reasons around the feelings that you have. So the decision feels reasonable, even if the foundation was emotional. Think about it for a second. Boy meets girl. Boy is attracted to girl. Boy believes, let me ask this girl out. I can see the red flags in spite of the attraction, but I'm going to go anyways because she's fine. Or girl sees boy. Same thing, different context. Or money enters your hand Let's say you were not even expecting it, it came as a gift, and you're excited. Out of your excitement, you make spending decisions that are harmful, spending decisions that are expensive. You can't afford it. You see the problem? Your feelings made the decisions. Then you used your reasoning to justify the decisions your feelings built. That's powerful. That is something that you need to pay attention to. So what are the questions you want to ask yourself before you make your decisions? Number one, does this fit me? Is this decision a right fit for me? Number two, do I understand the cost? So while I'm excited, do I understand the cost? The cost of this decision. Number three, am I ready for it? Listen, the feeling led, but let reasoning follow after your feelings. Let's talk about pressure and how pressure distorts judgment. Because the truth is this, pressure is one of the biggest influences of bad decisions. Not because pressure makes you weak, but because pressure makes you fast. And speed reduces depth a lot of times. So under pressure, you skip questions, you ignore details, you accept what you would normally evaluate because you want a quick resolution. That's what pressure does to you. So where are the areas in your life where you are making decisions under pressure without evaluating the circumstances around it, without counting the cost, without making sure that it fit, and without paying attention to the outcome? Another reason why people make bad decisions is that they already know, but they don't want to accept it. You see, this is the cost for when we avoid honesty. There are moments when things don't just quite feel right, but it looks good, it's convenient, or it solves a short-term problem. So you ignore that internal signal that you feel and you move forward anyways. And many times you end up saying, if I had known, I would have listened to the way I felt. A lot of times as individuals, we just make these decisions without asking ourselves to pay attention to what we're feeling in the moment so that we can make better decisions, have better outcomes, or live better. So many times we accept jobs, accept projects that we're not really aligned with, but because they feel good, we go ahead and we do it anyways. That in itself is dangerous. Listen, good decisions are rarely rushed. They require observation, questioning, and patience. You must be willing to sit with uncertainty long enough to understand it, not escape it. But you don't want to stay too long to overthink it. You see, there are two extremes to this: making rapid decisions and entering into trouble, or staying too long in decisions and entering into delay. You don't want to be at any of the extremes. You want to think long enough to make decisions, see all possible options available to you. Remember, rushing the process would reduce the quality of your decisions. So ask yourself something. What is influencing me right now? Am I reacting or responding? What am I not considering? And what would this decision look like in 6 months? These questions don't delay your life, they improve it. So am I under the influence of something that I'm not paying attention to? Am I reacting to something? Is this decision an offshoot of an experience, or am I actually embracing the experience in totality? Listen to me. You don't need perfect. You just need to be wise enough and, intentional enough about the decisions that you're making. You want to pause before you commit. You want to separate your feelings from the fact. And sometimes it requires taking time and excluding yourself from that environment. Number 3, you want to check your reasons. And number 4, be honest about trade-offs. Give yourself room to think. Give yourself time to think. Stop escaping thinking. But listen, if you've made bad decisions, Don't be hard on yourself. We're not here to make you feel bad about what you've done. We're here to make you better. You were likely responding to stuff and not thinking it through. But make decision here on out to think through your decisions.